What's going on, good people? Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton here. And if you are interested in today's Teach You Tuesday, then you probably want to know why you must own your name in these internet streets. So if that is something that you're interested in, then stick and stay and run this play. What's going on, good people? Brandmaster Martina Britt Yelverton here, your cash flow queen, brandmaster, and legal tax hack #1 legal tax hack to hire your kids in your home-based business. Thank you for joining me on today's Teach You Tuesday, where I go live whenever the spirit moves me. I'm actually putting my phone right now on mute. There we go. So I can make sure that I am live with you guys. For some reason, the Instagram situation on today is not doing what it wants to do. So if you guys are trying to catch this over on Instagram Live, my apologies. I do not know what's going on with that. Okay, so in the meantime and in between time, while you guys are coming in to catch the stream, please take the opportunity really quickly right now. Let's see if I can get the correct banner up here to scroll on the screen. Teach You Tuesday. Come on into the room, be coachable, teachable, trainable. Post your city and state where you are catching this live from today. Today is going to be a quick one because today's topic, as I said, if you caught the beginning part, is hello, why you must own your name in these internet streets. So if you guys have no earthly idea what I'm talking about, or you do not know whether or not this opportunity is for you to own your name in these streets, let me go ahead and tell you right now that it is. And you need to catch the stream to figure out and understand why. So while I'm doing a little bit of that promo and buffer time, I'm trying to verify that I actually am live on the multiple platforms, and it looks like I am. So let's see if I can get this one muted here on my end, get a little bit of this housekeeping out of the way, and get a little bit of my correct titles up for you guys so that you can get the notification for whenever I am live. So if you have not had the opportunity right now, while you're catching this, look below this video, wherever, or above to the right if you're catching it on Facebook, and there is a little bell somewhere on that screen. Select that bell so that you can receive the notifications whenever I go live, giving this information in these internet streets, and you guys can get the notification so that you'll know. Now, we'll be adding a secondary step to that so that you guys can actually get an SMS or a mobile notification as well. So if you would like to be in on that notification, you can text Brand Master to 919-849-8808. That's 919-849-8808. And what that will do is that will allow you to be opted into my system so that you can start getting like a push notification, an SMS text or something like that. So you will be notified anytime that I am live. So I was trying to scroll up and see if I could locate the option for you guys to see that. And of course, I do not. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. Like I say, I am your brand master, your cash flow queen, and the founder of the #1 legal tax hack to hire your kids in your home-based business. I affectionately call Youth Lifestyle Training. And today's Teach You Tuesday, what we're going to talk about is why you must own your name in these internet streets. So we're at the end of the year, guys. Happy holidays to all of you. We're at the end of the year. And here at the end of the year, I need for you guys to know how important it is to, get your ducks in order. Some of you are behind the curve, like myself, in certain areas where you do not have all of your ducks in order. And on some level or another, that is probably affecting you, right? And I want to make sure that I help you guys along the road, okay? So while I help startup and struggling entrepreneurs to develop a simplified blueprint or a simplified brand, right, to develop themselves, to get their assets in order, to help you guys, influence and impact and increase in these internet streets, it's very important that you own your name. Like, who knew however many years ago that owning your name and the internet would be a thing and that it was extremely important. However, it is, okay? It is extremely important. And so down below this video, you will also see the option to go and watch a simplified web brand that actually helps you understand a little bit more about domains. Because I know a lot of people say, let me see if I can get that slide up. A lot of people say, I don't necessarily think that I have a brand or that I need a brand or that I need to know anything about a brand. And okay, cool. Hey, if that works for you, that works for you. However, if you have a name, if you have a social security number, whether you have a home-based business or not, if you have a name and you have a social security number, you are a business, okay? And you need to own that in the street. So let me see if I can go ahead and get an open window over here, and let's see if I can get that brought to the screen, get myself pulled down here to the bottom so I can explain to you why, all right, and help you guys understand. So I'm down here in the bottom right corner, and I'm going to go ahead and type in simplified web brand SD, and I'm going to copy all that and copy it and paste it, and I'm going to enter it, and then I'm going to say, here's a quick example of why you must own your name in these internet streets. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and populate that here for you guys to see that. And I'll go ahead and get that pulled up onto the screen. So guys, here's a quick example. If you go to swb.martinabrityelverton.com, that will bring you over here to the YouTube page, and you'll be able to see one of the previous videos that is up here for how to create a simplified web brand. Why is this important? This is important because people really do not understand how important it is to be in control of the internet information about you. About your business. I even own my kids' names on the internet as well. So it's very important for you to be in control of all of that data that is absorbed on the web. All right. And as you see, guys, this is an hour-long instructional video done a couple of years back, but it's still crucially important on today. Right. And if you're pressed for time and you don't have time to sit through all of the valuable information here, it's actually cataloged and timestamped for you, and you're available to go over here and click on the blue text to help you understand or to navigate quickly to whatever area of importance that you need. One of the things I have in here is helping you guys understand why you need a domain. Why is a domain important? And so if you scroll down through here, you can see where specifically you would like to click to find out what specifically it is. So you're going to be focused on what is a domain. So if I'm focused on what is a domain, then I'm going to click that 17 marker, and it's going to advance you to this portion of the video where you can see and hear why I expressed to you why you need to own your name. So it's not specifically about any company, product, or service that you may have in place. Everyone needs to own their name. Also, if you previously had your domain or subdomain attached to a specific niche, product, company, or service, and you would like to adjust it, owning your name gives you the availability to do that. So I have a couple of clients that were a part of an opportunity, and the extension or the subdomain that came before their main domain had the company name in it, and they are no longer with that company. Guess what? You still own your name on the web. Okay. And you need to always own your name on the web. So I hope I am beating that horse so very dead, and you guys understand why it is crucially important for you to own your name. You are available to be Googled at any point. You have employers who are looking to hire you. You have insurance companies that are looking to check out, what your financial score looks like, what your internet information looks like, right? What all of that information looks like. And if you have not taken the opportunity to control that information on the internet highways and byways and in these streets, then you are actually at their will for whatever it is that they find on you, right? And so if you go to martinabrityelverton.com, or even if you Google martinabrityelverton.com, I own that domain. So I own the information that shows up on that domain, that data, that content, right? And so even though I'm receiving a few things back that are saying, hey, go ahead and cancel my domain, I'm no longer with that company, let's pump your brakes for just a moment and help you understand, even though you're no longer with that company, that product, that niche, or that service, or you may have attached that to your own product or service that you may not be offering in your own business anymore. Do not just cancel your domain. Schedule a consultation if you need to, send a text message. And I did receive a couple of text messages back, and I'll read those without disclosing my clients to help you guys understand why I feel this video was extremely important on today's Teach You Tuesday. So let me refresh over here. You guys can't see this. I'm doing a couple of things off screen. Let me refresh over here and bring that up. Let me see if I can drop out a couple of documents over here really quickly. And I don't know what's going on with Instagram. I'll have to check that in just a moment. I can look at those two in a moment. And I know I have several things open, so my system is moving a little bit slow this morning. Hey, perfectly fine by me, as long as we get the dang thing done and I get this information over to you guys so that you can see how crucially important it is. I might have to bring them up on my phone because that's taking a little bit of time. All right, and so let's see if I can go in here and locate that quickly. All right, so here, one of the items that came in this morning, this one said, hey, Martina, I no longer want to subscribe to the service. Not a problem. Don't subscribe to the service. That means when they're saying service, they're referring to the funnel that they had in place for the previous company. Perfectly fine. That subscription was ended earlier this year, right? So that's just letting me know that there's a possibility of confusion about what it is that this particular client understands, because the information that was sent out was about their domain, right? And their domain is their ownership of their name on the web. We don't ever want to cancel those. We want to always be in control of those so that we can control the internet data that is surrounding those. So I hope that is making sense. What's going on, Deborah? Out of Tallahassee, Florida. So good to see you, my CTT squad. What's going on, Phyllis George? I believe you are still up in New York, my sister. So good to see you as well. And if I did not run that little wonderful promo that I'm supposed to run at the beginning, I always give a special thank you to my CTT squad, my coachable, teachable, trainable squad that is in the Learn, Lead, and Level Up group, because they get special access to when we're delivering things. They get specialized training as well as this that's public, but they get the specialized training as well because they're inside of that private coaching group. So good to see both of you on the live today. I hope things are going and doing well for you both. And I might be under the wrong one, but normally I have my little ticker that I run that says, especially thank you to the CTT squad for being coachable, teachable, trainable, and posting your city and state, and that you are catching this live. So let me not get distracted. So then one of the other comments that came in, here's another one. Please end the subscription because it's just sitting there. Where can I use it? Okay, so that is one of the better questions or the better responses that I do love to see and hear. Why? Because that lets me know that you're saying end the subscription, so you don't realize that the subscription was already ended earlier this year. And then where can I use it? That is directed at the domain. So yay, I'm glad they're saying end the subscription because we already ended the subscription on their funnel because of their choice to no longer market that product or service. However, the next part of the question, where can I use it at, is exactly what we're talking about today. And where can you use it at? It's your name. You can use it anywhere you want to that you're trying to control the data. So let's see if I got another one in here that answered. This one was thanks. I will check it out. So she's going to check out the data that I sent over. Let's see. I had another one that was, here we go. Okay, so I received the email. I'm currently not working the business right now. I will reach out once I decide how to move forward. That's great. Not a problem with that. If you're not working the business, that's great. You can, not work the business. You can end your subscription. However, you still need to make sure you renew your domain because now We're going into 2024, abundance in 2024. You need to own that domain and own that information in the year of 2024 and going forward. Okay. So that was another one. And I'll be responding to all of these and, of course, tagging these people so that they can see this as well. So here is another one. Let's see if I can get to the end. Remind me what the renewal is about. I no longer do that business, so I don't need the domain. Yes, you do. Okay, so remind me what the renewal is about. Yes, that's exactly what we want to see, because of course we want to make sure we lend to individuals our value and help them understand what it is that they have their hands on. I no longer do that business, not a problem, because remember, as I said, for that particular client, that business that she's referring to, she ended that subscription way earlier this year for her funnels that were attached to that. So I don't need the domain. Yes, you do, because the domain is your name. You need to own your name. So these are consultations that I will follow up with, and I will hold with these individuals to ask them, okay, great, you're no longer marketing that product, that niche, or that service. What are you doing? Right? Because we want to make sure that now, me as your brand master, I take the opportunity to redirect the domain that you're no longer using for that to whatever it is that you are doing now. You know, whatever product or service that you have. And if you do not currently have a product or service, you're not currently working with a client, a company, or any type of marketing, you're taking a break, right? What are we doing with your domain? Fine, send it to your LinkedIn page, send it to your YouTube channel, send it to your Facebook page, send it to your resume. You may be looking, right? Send it to your resume. Go ahead and send me a copy or a PDF copy of your resume so that we can get it listed on your domain. And so when people Google your name, they find your resume. Okay. So there are different things that you can do with your domain as long as you own it. Okay. Once you cancel it, you don't own it anymore. It's gone. It takes like anywhere from 3 to 6, sometimes months to recoup it. If you just cancel it and let it go, it goes back out into the pool. Anybody can buy it. Like, there are so many things that could go wrong when you let it lapse, when you delete it, when you cancel. There's so many things that could go wrong. And I'm trying to make sure that doesn't happen with the information that is attached to your name. Okay. Again, I know I'm beating this horse dead, and I'm a horse lover. Please don't take that literally. Let's see if there are any more that I saw come in. Yes, this was another one. No longer with insert company name. Do not charge. I sent an email. That's fine that you're no longer with that specific company, but you still need to own your name. And so I just want to make sure that you guys are really, really understanding that. All is well. You are sounding great, which tells me you are getting better. Yes, girl. Jesus is a healer. I am getting much better. I don't know if you guys can see me over here hitting the mute every now and then so I can inhale and breathe, right? We're still, dealing with that residue, but thank you so much, my sister. I appreciate that. Your prayers availeth much. Okay. So that is another one. Let's see. Do I have any more in here? And it's hard because I'm looking at it on my phone, and there's a lot of data and a lot of conversations that we are all having back and forth. No longer want to subscribe to the funnel. How can I use the domain? Good. So guys, again, that is truly what we're on here for, to understand why it is important that you own your name. So again, if I've missed any area of this, let me know. If there are questions that you guys may have, go ahead and take the time now to populate those. If there's anything further I can lend to your understanding on that, go ahead and populate those while I move forward with, again, why you must own your name in these internet streets. All right, so currently, let me see if I can pull this back up for you. If you go over to, I'm going to separate it so you can see for sure. So I've only typed in Martina Britt Yelverton as an example, and I'm going to hit enter. And so when I hit enter in Martina Britt Yelverton, this is what I see. Check it out, guys. I see my LinkedIn profile here. I see my Instagram. I see my actual website. I see my Facebook. I see myself on Amazon, YouTube, Twitter, Pinterest. I had to go remember what I got on Pinterest because I don't use Pinterest often. Pinterest, again, LinkedIn, And now we move into some of my my book information about purchasing my book. By the way, I'm a co-author of up to 8 books, releasing number 9 in 2024. 8 books now, and you're available to find all of that. What is your other $1 million plan? This is showing a video link on Facebook. Like, I own this content, okay? I own this content because all I did was Google my name. And this is everything that literally is showing up on the web just for my name. So when you own your name, you control what people see about your name, because in the end, when they go to your different links that are on your name, you control the content that they see. Okay, I hope that makes sense. And I hope you guys can understand why that's crucially important. Okay, so let me see if I can pull that down and see if I have anything else to deliver to you guys in the next 4 minutes, because I really wanted this to stay under 19 minutes. You guys know that's my number 9, 19, 29, and multiples of 9. And see if there's something else I wanted to give you on this Teach You Tuesday. Yes, of course. If you do not currently own your name, then I need to provide a way for you to go out here and purchase your name. All right. And I suggest you go over to domains.martinabrityelverton.com, or you can go to domains.familyfirstdesigns.com. Either one will land you exactly where I need for you to be. And let me show you what that looks like. So let's see if I can pull one up, and I'll put in domains.martinabrityelverton.com. That's going to bring you over here to the domain provider. I am an affiliate for GoDaddy. I get a little bit of credit each and every time you purchase a domain. But here, when you purchase my domains, the reason that we work together so closely is that once you purchase a domain through my provider, I'm also delivering additional value to you, helping you guys understand content like this, why it's important, making sure that your domain is secured, but more importantly, how you can actually build upon your subdomain. And that is how you can maximize the use of your domain. If you have no earthly idea what I'm talking about, I believe on a previous Teach You Tuesday, I actually, and it was just recent, if you go in here to the playlist on the YouTube channel and you look at Teach You Tuesday, I believe it was either Watch Me Work or Teach You Tuesday. Let's go pull the full list. Here we go. Teach You Tuesday 3 weeks ago, how to give value with domains and more. If you want to go and have a look at that, you can have a look at that. And that talks even more about domains and why they are so important. So currently, if you do not own your name on the web, definitely take an opportunity to go over to domains.martinabrityelverton. Own your name today at http multitasking child domains.martinabrityelverton.com. See if I can get that one in there, populate that one across the screen, go ahead and populate that one into here, and see if you want to act right today. There you go. Own your name. I populated that out there onto the YouTube. If you guys are watching live on YouTube, we're currently streaming to 8 locations on today. We are on the Facebook page profile inside of the group. We are also on the YouTube channel. We are also on Twitter. We are also on LinkedIn, and we are also streaming to Instagram, I hope. I haven't figured out where these live videos show up on Instagram yet, because they have an extra step with theirs where you have to click go live on Instagram. And I was just clicking at the beginning and it was not going live. Okay. So when you get an opportunity, definitely go and ensure that you own your name, purchase your name, own your content, so that when people are doing queries about you and they're searching, for information on you, you're controlling what they are seeing. Okay. So currently right now, and I know I'm moving fast, I have a dental appointment today. Myself and my son, we have dentist appointments that I'm trying to get out to. Currently, I don't see any questions coming in. I'm hoping this is a thumbs up and all the information that you see and receive was good for today. It makes sense for you today. And I will also take this next opportunity to record live for you guys, but this is the snippet that I'm going to send out to those individuals. So here at the 24-minute mark, I'm saying to you guys, it's crucially important that you own your name on the web. You do not have to have it attached to a specific company if you are no longer with the company. If you are no longer offering a product or a service for yourself or for your company, then you need to control the links that you have available on posts. My goodness, that is really important. If you have links that are out there previously, right? And you are no longer offering that specific product or service in that niche, or you are no longer associated with that company, then when people click those links, you can actually still get leads from those because now you could redirect them back to you. So say I was no longer marketing or with XYZ company, but my links are out there and they say product.xyzcompany.com, but they're out there in the eon and they're floating around and someone clicks on them. We don't want it to go to the old product or service anymore because we're no longer offering that product or service. We want that contact to come to us so we can actually SMS with them, text with them, messenger with them, email with them, or get on the phone with them and say, hey, person, I'm so glad that you clicked on my link from however many months, weeks, days, or years ago. I'm no longer offering that product or service, but I'm glad to see that you do have an interest. How can I serve you today? How can I help you today? Because they clicked an old link. That's why you never want to just delete your domains or your subdomains. You want to make sure that you always keep them active. So even if you are no longer in that product mix, industry, service, you don't have anything to do with that anymore, that information is still out there floating in these internet streets. And you want to be able to capture that information from that individual that's reaching out to you and say, hey, I'm glad you're still interested in that. You may have a referral. I would like to refer you to, right? Or I'm glad you're interested in that. Here is how I can serve you today. Would you like? Okay. It just gives you an opportunity not to lose the lead. Okay. So I hope I've been able to drive that home and help you guys see why you should always own your name in the internet streets. Do not cancel your domains. If you do not own a domain, definitely take the opportunity. My link is here, domains.martinabrityelverton.com. You may already have me bookmarked at domains.familyfirstdesigns.com. If you have no idea what it is that I'm talking about, I also put up a link. Let's see if I can get back over to that one that talks about, here we go, how you can actually learn about domains. It will bring you here to watch the information that I provide on domains. This information is classic. It really does not change. You can own your name on the web and you can control the data. Okay, so truly that's all I have for you today. I hope I've been able to make impact, influence, and I've been able to increase your knowledge about this very, very, very important subject called domains and owning your name in the internet streets. I hope I've been able to help you with that. I hope that I've made it make sense for you today, and that I hope I've made a great use of your time for today. Thank you so much for your time. I'll catch you on the next one. I believe we'll be doing a Watch Me Work Wednesday on tomorrow. Yes, if I'm not mistaken, it'll be a crazy one, but we'll be doing a Watch Me Work Wednesday on tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. And again, if you have not subscribed to any of the playlists on YouTube, take the opportunity to do that. Go over here to the Brand Master page on YouTube. And for you guys, when you first show up to this channel, there is a subscribe button somewhere on the screen. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Definitely select the bell so that you can get the notifications whenever I go live. I appreciate you guys. To your success.